2 weeks to a decisive turning point? Who's waiting for the game changer? Over 3,000 bombs unleashed in a mere 48 hours. The Israeli Air Force, IAF, boldly proclaims they need only 2 weeks to cripple Iran's missile capabilities, aiming for a strategic advantage that could reshape the region. Officials hint at anticipating a turning point, potentially even the collapse of the Tehran regime. The air is thick with anticipation, but a critical question looms. Will this campaign truly alter the landscape, or will Iran rebound within 6 months, as it has done before? Today we delve into a comprehensive analysis of Operation Roaring Lion, examining the strategic rationale behind it and why the next 2 weeks hold the potential to redefine the entire Middle East. In the opening 48 hours alone, Israel dropped over 3,000 bombs, a staggering rate 5 times faster than last year's 12-day operation. The targets are meticulously chosen and strategically vital. Ballistic missile launch sites, the Viper's nests of Iran's offensive capabilities, missile depots, the arsenals fueling potential strikes, command and control centers, the brains orchestrating military operations, facilities related to Iran's nuclear program, a constant source of international concern, symbols of the regime's power, intended to strike at the heart of its authority. The Israeli Air Force now asserts it has freedom of operation over Tehran's skies, a strategic advantage of immense proportions. This aerial dominance allows for precision strikes and real-time intelligence gathering, crucial for the operation's success. According to IDF assessments, within 2 to 3 days, the number of Iranian missiles reaching Israel should be significantly reduced, diminishing the immediate threat. If air superiority can be maintained for 2 consecutive weeks, it could substantially paralyze Iran's ability to reorganize and retaliate, severely hampering its military effectiveness. However, a crucial caveat remains. Iran still possesses numerous launch sites hidden deep underground, making complete elimination impossible. The objective isn't total annihilation, but rather a severe degradation of Iran's military capabilities. Last year, after a similar operation, Prime Minister Netanyahu declared, "We have eliminated the missile threat." But the reality painted a different picture. Iran recovered almost completely within 6 months, a testament to its resilience and resourcefulness. Why? According to Air Force officials, the previous operation was merely emergency treatment, a short-term fix addressing immediate concerns. There was no parallel diplomatic process to solidify the military gains, allowing Iran to rebuild unimpeded. Iran quickly restarted its nuclear program, highlighting the limitations of purely military solutions. This time, Israel states its ambition is far greater, not only to destroy but to cripple Iran's ability to rebuild and pose a future threat. The most significant difference in the current operation is the multifaceted approach. Israel and the U.S. aren't relying solely on military force. They're awaiting a turning point, a political shift that could fundamentally alter Iran's trajectory. Officials have stated explicitly. Over 70% of the Iranian population doesn't want the current regime to remain in power, reflecting widespread discontent. However, they fear taking to the streets due to the risk to their lives, highlighting the regime's repressive tactics. There will be a period where Israel and the U.S. call on the Iranian people to protest, signaling a coordinated effort to encourage internal dissent. The strategy extends beyond bombs and missiles. The deeper objective potentially involves creating conditions conducive to regime change, fostering an environment where internal forces can challenge the existing power structure. Currently, Washington is reportedly considering this possibility more seriously than before, indicating a shift in strategic thinking. Meanwhile, the conflict isn't confined to Iran's borders. Hezbollah in Lebanon has already engaged, launching attacks into central Israel, escalating the regional tensions. Israel has responded with robust operations in Lebanon, aiming to degrade Hezbollah's capabilities and deter further attacks. Secondary but crucial objective: weakening Hezbollah, reducing its capacity to threaten Israel. Creating internal political pressure within Lebanon to disarm the group, potentially leading to a more stable regional environment. The Houthi forces in Yemen remain silent, but Israel is prepared for both. Missile attacks from the south, a constant threat to Israel's maritime and aerial security, and the possibility of ground incursions requiring constant vigilance and preparedness. New risk emerges. Iran could target oil facilities in the Persian Gulf to drive up oil prices, creating international pressure to de-escalate the conflict. Such a move could have significant economic ramifications globally. However, current assessments suggest some Gulf leaders, including Saudi Arabia, don't appear to be aligned with Tehran, indicating a potential shift in regional alliances. The Israeli Air Force believes that, given 2 weeks of uninterrupted freedom of action, they can inflict maximum damage on Iran's missile systems and military infrastructure, severely impairing its ability to project power. But victory extends beyond airstrikes. 3 potential scenarios could unfold. 1. Iran is weakened but survives, leading to a prolonged, drawn-out conflict with intermittent flare-ups. 2. Internal chaos erupts in Iran, potentially leading to the emergence of a replacement leadership, altering the political landscape. 3. A diplomatic agreement is forged under military pressure, potentially leading to a negotiated resolution, albeit under duress. Regardless of the outcome, one thing seems almost certain: Iran will require many years to rebuild if its current infrastructure is extensively damaged, significantly impacting its regional influence. Israel says it will fight until victory, but what constitutes victory in this context? Reducing the missile threat to a manageable level? Destroying the nuclear program, preventing Iran from acquiring nuclear weapons? Or achieving regime change in Tehran, fundamentally altering the political order? The next 2 weeks may not end the conflict, but they could reshape the Middle East for years to come, setting the stage for a new era of regional dynamics. What scenario do you think is most likely? Will Iran collapse under the pressure, or will it recover as it has done before? Share your thoughts below.